Michael Jacob here, and this is my fourth attempt at trying to do this cube. I'm not familiar with cubes, I don't play them very often, so this is a totally new thing to me. Let's see if we can get something done. Here, I think the best cards are like the Scarab God, or maybe Ugin, maybe Mephit's Enthusiasm. Wanted to play red. The Scarab God is a pretty powerful card. Any sort of mid-range strategy. I didn't really see a whole lot there that I would want to do otherwise. Like, there's Strangle, and the one on a red card might be better than Strangle. One on a red deal for. Cut to Ribbons, Reality, Flames of the Firebrand, Collective Effort. I think Nicol Bolas tables most of the time. There's Cyclonic Rifts. There's Reality Chip. There's Cut to Ribbons. There's Kuruga. Flames of the Firebrand. I don't know. Cyclonic Rift seems okay. Reality Chip seems okay. I don't know if I want to second pick it. Flames of the Firebrand seems like kind of whatever. Cut to Ribbons seems like a good removal spell, but I don't know if I want to be 3 colors at the very get-go. Maybe Cyclonic Rift is just the best, like, monocolored card. There's Lurrus. Lurrus seems like a card that we can probably get going well. Be double black, but it's got lifelink, so it's good defensively. There's Tireless Tracker. I thought like maybe a green-blue strategy would be okay. Tireless Tracker might be alright. Revelation, I don't know how good that card is. Like, we could be green-blue and with, like, Cultivates or something, maybe go into Scare. But there's also Disdainful Shrug. Maybe Disdainful Shrug is just the best card. The other cards don't really inspire me. Disallow. Lolth. I like the -3 on this a lot. So, target player sacrifices a non-token creature. If they do make... Discard a card. If you do, conjure a duplicate of the sacrificed creature into your hand. Okay, I mean, this seems like a card that is reasonable. It's an arena card. Gotta be okay, right? Hall of Storm Giants. Breach the Multiverse. How good is Breach the Multiverse? For a 7-drop, it's probably fine. Snapcaster is probably pretty good, too. Pretty good with the Scarab God as well. I would need to find some cheap spells, but that can't be that difficult. I think there's actually like a 1 black card, right? There's like a 1 black, like Mind Spike type card. I don't know if it's better than a Hall of Storm Giants, though. 7 mana's a lot. Let's try Snapcaster Mage. Blue-black dual lands or Blue Sun's Twilight. I think I like Blue Sun's Twilight. Mind Control is a pretty powerful effect. Especially with Snapcaster in your deck. Gyruda or Impulse or Rona. I don't think I want to do Champion of the Wits. I really like Gyruda. But Impulse is good with Snapcaster Mage. I don't know how good Rona is, like, in general. Maybe Impulse is a pretty replaceable effect, whereas, like, Rona is kind of good. Just on its own, maybe. I don't even know if it's really that good on its own. I'm not even necessarily black. Alright, we'll take the Rona. I'm not 100% on this. Red looks like it might be open with these 3 cards here. Maybe I just want to go blue. But then there's Lonely End. Is that better than Commit? There's also Blade of the Oni, which is more of an aggro card. Lonely End is like pretty good against all the creature decks that I'm playing against. But maybe it's more of a sideboard card and this is like generically good. This is probably like generically good. I'm also not necessarily even black. Like it feels like maybe red is more of an issue than red's more open than black. I'm not really seeing black cards or even green. Like, this Strangle is pretty awesome with Snapcaster. There's Karuga or Flames of the Firebrand. I don't know how good Flames is. There's Zealous Conscripts. I don't know if there's any, like, sack effects in the format, though. We can try... Maybe we're blue-red. Blue-red splashing black for this thing. Or blue-red splashing white for this thing. I think Scarab God's got to be better than this. The Scarab God, my apologies. Yeah, I haven't really seen any black cards. It seems pretty cut off. Oh, well, there's Soul Transfer. I mean, that's a pretty... there's also Plarg, though. Have you considered Plarg? This Kaido seems good. Conjure a duplicate of target spell. Blue-red dual land. Kaito seems good. Maybe I just go blue-black. I didn't see like a ton of great red cards. Maybe we'll see black cards this back. There's also Inquisition. I don't know how good Inquisition is. I think we're going to get either Neutralized or Thirst or we're going to get one of these blue-black cards back.
Hope you're ready for some mind games.
Languish. Kaito number 2. Blue-black dual. This Kaito is probably a bit worse. Although maybe it isn't. I mean, I don't know. I guess there aren't that many Enter the Battlefield abilities for cards to have that I want to like bounce them. It's kind of mopey. Maybe I just want to dual land. I think I probably just want to dual land. This is kind of it was like even in limited this card was kind of mopey. Like even in the set that it was in. So Palladium Mirror, Narset. I do like a Narset. There's a Braid, but I do like Narset.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of reality are lost.
Thank you, Narset, for your comment. Liliana the Veil seems like it could be good. Is that better than this thing? Probably. This seems like pretty hard to pull off. 5 health is so much to be hitting for.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
I can consider splashing because I do have a Forsaken Crossroads, but this would be more like a best of 3 thing if I think I need to board these 2 in, right? These Strangle of Flames against like a faster deck. These are double black cards, so I should probably look to getting more dual lands if I can. I don't even know if I want to play the Silent Clearing in a 2-color deck. The pain is probably not worth it. Cruelty of Gix? I can imagine that being good. Assuming I have removal spells to go up the curve. Either that or Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Siphoner? I like the Siphoner. Extinction Event seems good too, though. Ninjutsu, Death Touch, create a Virus Beetle. This has a lot of tests. It's basically a 2/2 Death Touch on hit. Make them discard a card. It's a lot of text for that. But Cyber Siphoner, I really like that card. I just don't have I don't have a ton of like cards to get back. I also really like Extinction Event. Let's take the Siphoner. Ephemerate. I just want to take the Edict. There's a 6-mana Wrath that maybe is good with Cruelty and Gix to go fine for 3 life. But I think the Edict is going to be good for us. We have 2 like Snapcaster effects for it. Oh, Cut Down seems great. Kind of exactly what I was looking for, like a 1-mana spell to return with my cards. Thirst for Discovery? I do need to draw 2. Is that better than like a Furtive Spell Thief though? probably is. Thirst for Discovery is also a good thing to Snapcaster. Alright, here's Languish. We can have it in our deck. I don't know if it's good, but we can play it. It's a thing we can tutor for with Cruelty. I think a lot of the cards that people have are good against rats, so especially rats that don't even kill the big creatures. Although we do have a bunch of edicts, right? So maybe we just like being able to... We have 3 edicts, so maybe clearing out the small stuff to be able to like edict something bigger is something that we want to be doing. Palladium Mirror? Or Negate? I think we're mostly losing to giant creatures, right? I don't know if we're going to play this mirror, but... This card seems pretty bad, too. Oh, Hive of the Eye Tyrant. It's a welcome addition. Deadly Dispute. Probably don't want to play that one. This is just like... It's just 4 mana kill a creature. And then, if I can somehow let my opponent gain 5 life, I get 2/2/2s. That also just like keeps on making more stuff. Go for the Throat. Or Maze Mind Tome. Probably go for the Throat. Revoker. This is just an arena. Spell Pierce. I don't think Spell Pierce is right. I'm willing to be wrong on this. Yeah, we really need a black dual land. I basically don't think I want to take anything over a dual land at this point. Cancel. This is sort of like also a cancel, but it can double as like an impulse. Also this removal spell that can maybe reanimate something from your graveyard. I don't have a lot of creatures I want to return. I don't have a lot of win conditions at this point. Maybe I need Brazen Borrower. I just need a win condition. Flesh Gorger, Brainstorm, Time Warp, Spectral Sailor, Flesh Gorger. It's like okay with Scarab God. This thing. That seems hard to pull off. Maybe Flesh Gorger. It's like a win condition that also is just like a fine mid-range card. Shield Drip, we did need a win condition, so this is a good one. Gosh, there's a blue-black duel though. But we really need a win condition. Maybe only having 2 dual lands is enough. This isn't really even a dual land. Like it sort of is. It's like a Fabled Passage type thing. The Scry one. And passing that Feta pool was painful. I really needed it. There's a blue-black duel. There's a Haughty Gen. We just need to take the blue-black duel, I think. Either that or the Takanuma. We need a spell land, like maybe Silent Clearing is better. Might be painful, though. Kefnet, that's a win condition. Arbrisa Gonti. Maybe we just want this one. It is a win condition. We've also got like Rona. Warzone Duplicator. Like bounce a guy, draw a card for 4 mana. Or 6 mana. Maybe. I don't think I want to play any of these cards. Maybe I don't want to play Arena. Is that card just like not good enough? Feels like it could be okay. I don't have any life gain though, which is kind of... This would be a great sideboard card, the Spell Pierce. Alright, just a double blue card. Yeah. I don't know what either of these cards do. Blood Thief's Thirst? Maybe? How do we feel about Arena? Pretty bad. All right, go on. All right, so what else? Flesh Gorger. Good. All right, yeah, that's what I expected. Flesh Gorger seems like... Plus we want it as like a reanimation target anyways. Flesh Gorger is apparently really good. Good. Reason Borrower is good. Rona is good. Cruelty. That's the big question. Good. Okay. Warzone Duplicator is really bad. Okay. Fair. It's gone. And do I want to play an 18th land? It's not terrible. It is best of one, and I do have Rona. I also have Soul Servitude and Rona and Thirst for Discovery. And plus my mana requirements are kind of stringent. What is our worst card? Is it Bloodchief's Thirst? Or is it Thassa's Intervention? It's probably Thassa's Intervention. It's like a pretty mopey card. It's a double blue card. It's kind of hard to cast. We also have the Commit Narset combo in our deck. Alright, we can do with this. The question is, we want our last land to be... Wait, we could also play Palladium Mirror. How good is Palladium Mirror? It's like kind of whatever. Ether Channeler. We can do Ether Channeler because we have Scarab God as well, right? We also just need creatures. I can deal with that. I can dig. Oh, did I cut the wrong Kaito? Oh, we want that one. How did that guy get cut? That was an accident. Oh, maybe I thought it was the 4-mana one. Maybe that's why I cut it. I thought it was the 4-mana one. I guess we can just go like this. I kind of want to play Ether Channeler. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I want to cut the Languish. I don't know. I guess it's a tutor target. Kefnet? We could cut Kefnet. We could cut Kefnet for the Ether Channeler. It is sort of mopey. I thought I needed a win condition, but I think when I've got Flesh Gorger, I think that Flesh Gorger makes it so I don't think I actually need a win condition anymore. Because I've got Blue Sun's Twilight, Cruelty, Shieldred. I don't necessarily think I need this. It's a big moper. Yeah, I think it's probably pretty bad. But Ether Channeler instead. Okay. Well, I mean, this hand could use some lands. Don't think I want to mulligan it. Could use some lands, though. Maybe this wants to be an 18 land deck, but I do have a lot of 3-drops that just cycle to draw cards, right? Like Kaito and Ether Channeler and Thirst for Discovery. I think this deck mostly just needs 3 lands, and then you can try to get to 4 from there. So I think that means 17, and there's Thirst. I'm envious. Would have liked, I really liked an Optinet stack. All right. Unfortunate. Okay, that works for me.
finished.
I've always hated crowds.
That works for me too.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
You will take your zombies and leave. Kind of want to draw land here. Try if I thirst for discovery though. The land would be super strong. Let's go for lands here. I want to be able to cast cruelty like immediately, right? Get the monastery mentor. That's one land. Discard cut down and go for the throat. Or I could discard commit and go for a throat and just pop this and attack. I don't like that. So that makes this guy cost blue. Although I guess I don't have a second island yet. But if I have a second island, I'd probably want to cast Brazen Borrower anyway. Whimperer? Cascanta. Okay. So do we play the Flesh Gorger or do we sack out this trying to draw a land? I think we play the Flesh Gorger. I think if we had Island, Swamp, I guess I wouldn't even be considering it because I'd just be playing Brazen Borrower every time, maybe. I also have Hive of the Eye Tyrant, so bringing our opponent low has a lot of advantages. So then if I draw a land, I can just kill them with my Hive. Doesn't even need to be an island, it can be a swamp too. I don't even know if I was on the player draw this game, whether that my Forsaken land isn't out or not. Snapcaster Mage just being 2-mana 2/1 flash is giving our opponent the business. Alright. Wow. Okay. Guess we could get a 7/7 if we wanted. Oh, they needed another blue to be able to activate the Haughtygen and the Ascanta. What do we want to get here? Almost want to get Island. But so we're going to play Shieldred here and then attack for 3 and they go to 6 and they go to 3? Or they go to 6. And I've got a bunch of menace. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna like their way out is to draw a Wrath, right? So if they Wrath, what do I want to do? If they Wrath, I guess I want Narset. Because then if they Wrath, they're out as like some sort of draw. And plus I have like the memory like Narset thing going on maybe. That's just not even close. Nice. Good match one. Maybe we want to play 18 lands. I don't know what we want to cut though. Wonder if the Languish is the worst card. I feel like having a Languish you get with Cruelty might be good. Ether Channeler is likely the worst card. I like Ether Channeler with Scarab God though. Ether Channeler is likely the worst card though. What is it? It bounces another non-land permanent. Hmm. Can bounce my own Liliana. It doesn't seem horrendous. Is Blue Sun's Twilight bad? It requires a lot of mana. No, it's fine. What, Soul Servitude maybe? It's like Soul Servitude might be the worst card. The Edict, like I get a creature, I get one of their creatures back. You have to sack a non-token creature for 3 mana. I think Soul Transfer, maybe it's better than Soul Transfer. Soul Transfer is like double black. Maybe that's it. '18th land being a sack land. We can see if Scion Clearing would be better as a Soul Transfer for sure. I don't even know if I have any enchantments for it to be like fully unloaded either. Loot tree, not bad. See, I like Ether Channeler here. Like, maybe I shouldn't. Alright. Just like a 2-1 draw card here, maybe? Seems reasonable. Merchant of Secrets. I don't think my hand is good enough to justify just making a 1-1 here. If I had a little bit more pressure, I can imagine it. But wait, they're hitting me? Whoa! Alright. Okay. This is maybe boding well for our Snapcaster and Disdainful Stroke. A good draw, but I still need to draw a second black. I did just add Silent Clearing, which is a black source in our deck. Hellrider. I actually think it's better for me. Is it better for me to just bounce it? I think it is. I'm glad I added a black source, let me tell you. Owie. Okay. I want that 1/1 gone because I have Liliana in my hand, right? So. 8 cards in their graveyard. Interesting. Okay. You think they have like another shock or a strangle? Alright. I'll let you have it. Pillar of Flame was the answer. Okay. Maybe blocking was better. Kind of a little bit greeding out here. I don't actually think it's that greedy though. Maybe it was. Maybe it was too greedy. Alright, well that was not great. That could have gone better. Wasn't expecting the disenchant. Draw Lutri? Okay. This is beatable. Ah.
When I
Maybe a bit greedy to not block with Shieldred there, honestly. It was like pretty obvious they had Strangle or Pillar Flame, but they already used Bolt. Right. Or Unholy Heat. If it was a Swords, they would have used it before attacking, right? So. A bit unfortunate there.
whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Seven mana. Okay. What's that doing in your deck? Friendo? What is that? But like a Boros aggro deck with an 0/4 wall? Darkest Mage was the starting player. Okay, so that doesn't work. Probably just do this and cycle, right? It's like Alexander's round, they don't play anything. And they're probably gonna loot tree the Faithless looting this turn. Wait, they didn't loot tree the Faithless looting? That's weird. You got better targets? Could be anything. There's so few cards in their deck. They know my secrets. It doesn't have a throat. The deck damage, though. A lot of deck damage. Oh, this is, at least we can cycle it. Question is it better to scry one, or is it better to cycle this now? Probably cycle this now. Can't believe we've drawn 6 cards and discarded 2 basic islands, and we still just haven't had any spells. There we go, that's a great one. That is a great one. I guess we can only get back Languish. Which is fine, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Getting back Languish is good. It just, I already exiled my Thirst. Like, even if they kill my Cyber Siphoner, I'm like, well, it goes back into my deck. Deck thickening. And then we still get to Languish next turn. What was the card I took out? Was it Soul Transfer? Yeah, I mean, Scion Clearing is probably better than Soul Transfer. I mean, maybe it wasn't. I would have gotten back a Shieldred and played it. It would have been better in this specific spot. Whoa, they just let the Bomat die? Even after all that deck damage? That's not a good sign. Definitely don't need an edict. I need a win condition. Oh, this is gonna be sick. We're gonna Lutri it, and I'm just gonna commit the Lightning Strike. Pretty good one. I will block. Some deck thickening going on. Do I want? I just want to draw.
You'll never. I got someone on the inside who can help.
They kept both? Fair enough. Feel like maybe it was better for them to firebrand my Kaito and my upkeep, but maybe they're looking for the deck damage kill, but they can't deck damage me to death because I got memory here, right?
Now, what do we have here?
I train every day. Know hone your prowess.
Does this do what I think it does? Probably. Maybe this is better though.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Put thoughtfulness before action.
I'm kind of concerned about my deck, but not really. I think we have them here, right?
This is upsetting.
The old, to give him the old 1, 2, 3 punch. Alright, that was a fun game. We kind of made it a lot harder than it should have been when we didn't block that. Didn't block that Hellrider. It was exciting, though. It was more exciting that way. It did take a lot longer to win. I don't know, I guess they could have, like, gotten that 3-3 later, right? Maybe with, like, Lightning Strike and Firebrand and Lutri. Maybe they could have gotten that 3-3 later. I certainly risked a lot to flip my Shield Dread to get hit by Rip Apart. Brawl. Say. It's not mana efficient. It's probably fine. reasonable. Pretty good. I'm glad this is here. Those are problematic cards, though. Maybe not. I mean, I guess I Brazen Borrower for the bounce that. Maybe it's fine. What is this card? Counter target creature spell. They didn't think. Oh, they have Midnight Clock. Oh, they have Midnight Clock, you say. Hmm. This is problematic. Guess I play Kaito. I mean, I guess I can just like. Maybe the answer is I played the Scarab God and it doesn't matter to counter it. Alright, so we're upkeeping. This is a zombie, it's a ninja. Como was gonna be fighting for the good guys soon enough. I'm on the play. This seems reasonable on the play. On the draw, this hand's like maybe a little bit worse. A lot worse. But that's probably good for me to see. Okay.
hope now this.
I'm so glad this is this card instead of a different one. That is, I guess I discarded the commit combo. Huh? Would you like to destroy your own food? No? Fair.
Our eyes are everywhere.
Not bad. Might as well attack first. Get a damage in. Draw a card off the Kaito post combat. Edict, not a bad draw.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Like at least if I'm commit or thirst for discovery or and plus edict, right? I think it's better for me to commit this. Give me some more time.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
I really want to hit a land here. Do I want to Ether Channel and draw a card or Thirst for Discovery looking for lands? That's the Thirst for Discovery looking for lands seems like nonsense. So they just are like 2 terminates, and it's a deck that's probably like mostly cards I can terminate. Sure. How bad could it be? Oh, the Nissa I knew was there. But that's not even bad. Wait, that's fine. I get to keep my Kaito. So like last turn I couldn't keep my Kaito. This turn it's fine, right? I get to keep my Kaito. Wait, is this an instant? Wait, what? This is an instant? Huh.
The land fights
I actually didn't know this was an instant. There's something new every day. Oh, this was probably better to do last turn anyways then. Do I want a forest? I guess I do to discard a Thirst for Discovery, right? I guess I do. Oh, I mean, I guess. Sure. Maybe that's just a completely like whack play to make. I'm willing to believe it. Alright, it was like a pretty whack play. I can respond to my own Thirst for Discovery by casting Cybus Siphoner. That seems right. Should probably get back commit. Even though I don't think it's necessary.
I've got all kinds of
Are
connections.
they dead? I didn't count. 4. I think they're pretty dead. What was this? 6 plus 5. Oh, they go to 2. That's probably still fine. Don't know what mono green is doing with no board to get out of that, and they're at 2 life. I'm on the play. Seems reasonable. Probably flash in a 3-1 here. Oh no, I'd rather get that one, right? I don't have that many creatures that trigger it in my deck, but they don't know that. I've got like 3 or 4, right? Land. Very well. I'm glad I'm playing 18 lands. This is like totally an 18 land deck. I'm definitely not missing whatever card I cut. What card did I even cut? I don't remember what the last card I was. It Cyclonic Rift? No, it was Soul Transfer. I'm not missing that. Just some mopey 3-mana sorcery speed terminate. I can't even get like both halves of it. Oh, this is pretty good with those. Maybe they have an exclude? I guess if they have an exclude, I'd rather they counter this than like literally anything, any other creature in my deck. So. Oh, they get it again. I don't like that.
We all have things we bother.
Yikes. Ooh. All right.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Oh, that's quite a combo. Draw 3. Darkest Mage was the starting player. That is unfortunate. I guess I could do this and see if there's a land on top. Because if there's a land on top... I have 3 blue and 2 black right now. Guess black. There's a land on top. So I can go Ether Channeler and welcome a vampire next turn. So that's actually a fake card. So that goes away permanently. Whereas they bounce this fake card and it's real because it's an arena card. Oh, they play that card too. Am I getting excluded? I'll make a 1/1 flyer here. This card's actually pretty good. It was like one of the last cards in the deck, but I've been pretty impressed by it. Wow, what? I actually think I want to make a 1/1 because they have a Brazen Borrower, right? Plus, if they have a Planeswalker here, I can attack it with the 1/1 maybe. I think if they didn't have Brazen Borrower, I would definitely just draw a card with the Ether Channel. I think the fact that they actually have Brazen Borrower makes the 1/1 a real card, right? I really want these two to trade off, so my Shield is a live card. Well, that is unexpected. Some sort of like If it's some sort of like reflector mage type card, I'd be pretty sad. Wandering Emperor is a card. Plus I just want to block, right? I don't know how cowardly not attacking a Shieldred there is. I don't know, like, there's Seal Away. It's another card that's like in the cube. So they really haven't an opportunity to play Spellquire. Okay. I don't like seeing that. Kind of already got my best cards, so like maybe... Wow. Not a card I was expecting. Maybe not attacking there was kind of ridiculous. But I was mostly afraid of them like having a bounce spell and they bounce run and attack me and I don't have enough time to get back into it. They have 8 cards now, so I can Shieldred this and get back my 3/1. So while things look bad, they're not like, you know, they're not unbelievably bad. Very losable game. Okay.
We can save everyone. Ascend!
Yikes. These are some excellent draws, I'm not gonna lie. These are like best possible draws.
Finish what we started.
Funny. Every time I turn into the scriptures, I get disenchanted. Very funny. Do I want to use Rona here? I mean, I guess there are technically better cards that I can draw in my deck. That is not one of them. Okay. I think I have an active looter and my opponent doesn't. I think cutting this down is relevant. I don't know what this does. Spells cast from one cards you drew this turn cost one less. Spells cast from one cards your opponents drew cost one more. Oh, I can't cast my card. You've got to be joking. I'd probably still play it. That's enraging. What a random thing. What was a completely random thing to have happen? I don't even think transforming this is right, because I don't even want a 5/5, right? I can block with my hive, so looting now would be okay, but I don't think there's a lot of reasons to do it now. The only thing I want to do is whether I want to transform this, right? Which is, I think, pretty unlikely if I loot. Good draw. Best draw. For the worst case scenario, just Infil Stroke's probably right to keep. Alright, they like settle the wreckage. I may have made that game harder than I thought. It's just because I didn't attack with my Shield Druid. But I feel like Seal Away is a card that was conceivable to be in their hand, and they hadn't had an opportunity to play it. And it's a card I could have played around, and I didn't think the damage mattered. It almost cost me the game. I think they would have played Wandering Emperor earlier, so it was just Seal Away. I keep on getting disenchanted, which is... like, how often are people really disenchanting me? Reasonable. Okay. Would have been nice if I Naruto didn't play. Wandering Emperor would be the worst case scenario, I guess, here. But we have a nice, like, nice curve out, I guess. It looks like it might be Wandering Emperor. I get a good cut down here, maybe.
Keep an open
I'll
mind.
choose Thirst. They always, it's like, obviously, it's everybody has a one of in their deck, and they just like always,
Let your blade
they always have it. Did they main phase it or something? I didn't even check. I was too depressed. Oh, they didn't even plus it. Fine, I guess, oh, they wanted to have another one? Fair enough.
to me. Show them how we greet our enemies.
Oh my god, it tapped both my blue! Are you joking? You have to be joking. I didn't think there was any way they could mess this up. It turns out there was definitely a way they could have messed it up. That is absolutely enraging. Wow. Impressive. I don't even know what to say. I'm so enraged.
My mind needs a rest. Let your blade do the talking.
My opponent just gets a 2/2 for free. And I lose my Narset because of auto tapper. Wow. That was bad. That was so bad. We're just dead. We're dead because of that. Unbelievable. I did not think there was any way they could have messed that up. I need to kill that flyer next turn. I need to draw like Go for a Throat, or Snapcaster and stuff doesn't work. The blue one does, is I can just get back the Edict now. Or I can just get this thing back now. And then I have to draw a way to get rid of it, because I have my creature land to block the ground creature. So I got a 2 this turn. I mean, ideally, I had to get Rona back, right? So. Oh my god, please. Maybe should have. I think the mistake I made was maybe playing this 5-mana card and using the +1, using the first one. I thought there was a chance they had a Planeswalker in their hand, but probably not a creature. If it was a creature, maybe they would have flashed it into play already, right? Should maybe do step 2 and just search for a card instead. And I also took a bunch of damage because I was so frustrated from that 3/3 token. I was just whatever. Let's just strike that game for the record. Let's pretend that didn't happen. I can win 2 of the next 3. Next 4. Maybe next 2. Who knows? Dead. Not a Liliana, I hope. Oh no. Maybe we just bounce it? Got me. Give me that. Works for the good guys now. Probably don't want Soul Servitude against the Virus Beetle deck. There's like Deli Dispute and like sack effects in the format. I thought that was probably more common than whatever it is our opponent did. Having a 1 or 2 mana haste creature. Something that costs 2 mana. Chandra. Sure.
Let's do this.
Glad they didn't make red and play the Firebrand. That would have been a travesty. That would have been an actual travesty.
It's over when I say it's over.
Are they going to be impatient here? They are impatient. I'm glad impatience is on the menu. This is another, right? Okay. Doesn't say another, it's any creature. Counts off herself. Deal with you later. That's a problem for future me. Current me is getting virus beetled. I want a Snapcaster commit on that Judith. I want this Zealous Conscripts to be 3 cards down. Target. But use Soul Servitude, I can draw Judith? Or I can just gain... Maybe I just want to gain control of it. That's just way better, right? That's probably way better. Deciding whether I need to play this land or not. I think I do. Because of Hive of the Eye Tyrant, I need to play my lands. Reasonable. One upstairs. Upstairs. A good draw.
I got someone on the inside.
Well, now that now the Zealous Conscripts is not so much of a problem. Now that the enemy has wrathed the board, we have less problems. Fewer problems is good. They can like take my Kaito and then like sack it to make a 1/1 next turn. That would be sad times. I would not appreciate that.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Oh.
My prowess is unmatched by my peers.
I see. Ah! I see.
Meditate and prepare.
I was deciding whether I was supposed to Narsim as I had the discard. An embarrassment of riches. Enemy goes first. This hand seems like it doesn't do anything. Two double black cards with no swamps. I think if I had a swamp, I'd probably keep this. If I had a swamp, I'd definitely keep it. I think this hand's like not good enough. Like any like Rona 4 lands is better than this. That's something we can mulligan into. Let's hope our opponent mulligans. I mean, this has to be better, right? The bat? Oh, it doesn't have a throat. I don't appreciate that it doesn't have a throat. You've got to be joking. Gonna lose this stupid forge. Always hit the land off that. This game may have been winnable on the play. Maybe they play some sort of 5-drop. Some sort of Chandra or something. I think I'm dead. I gotta be lucky to win if they have something. Pillar of Flame, I'm dead anyways. So my out is I draw Liliana minus, and then I draw Petty Theft, and then plus.
No more distractions. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
I draw Brazen Borrower. Petty the bounce of Forge and make them discard it.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Get our eyes are everywhere.
Oh, I'm dead. This just says non-token, right? Oh, okay, it doesn't even work. Stupid Urbrass Forge. Of all the things to lose to. Stupid Urbrass Forge. This Soul Servitude is kind of OP at 3 mana. Not gonna lie. It was like okay. Maybe that was just like a bad time. Like I was thinking if I was blinking an eye, I'd probably win that game, which is probably true. Stupid Urbrass Forge, man. I lose that card so much in Arena. It's like such a fan favorite card. I'm still not sure it's even good. I'm really not. It has this thing where like on turn 3 on the play, yes, the card is good. However, I have a feeling that even turn 3 on the draw, it's probably not good enough. But and it's obviously a horrible top deck. But I don't know if those are like things against it, you know? Like if you're playing red, maybe you want cards that are good, like very good on the play. Do I want just like a land? I kind of do. I kind of would like it to be an island, but like a random land. This at least gains me 1 life. And I want to get to the Scarab God anyway. Just like basically, I'm hoping to draw lands. If it was an island, I'd keep it for sure. So I guess it's just. Like Ether Channeler even says bounce an online permanent. Oh my, I had so many. Wow. I had a lot of cards. I had three bounce spells for that stupid forge. Why didn't you just play that on your turn? The end of turn once upon a time makes no sense, right? You can just wait till your turn, draw a card. Be anything. Unless the plan is to like lightning strike those. No? Oh, they have an answer to my Flesh Gorger. That's pretty funny. Though it's not really I mean, we just played the Scarab God against Red Green. What are you going to do? It is the Scarab God. Uh-oh. Alright, well, this is bad. This is actually somewhat problematic. Okay, well, that helps. That helps a lot, actually. I'll tell you what, Ether Channeler, I've been impressed. Did not think it would be as good as it was. Them being mana screwed is certainly a help. So they can't play this giant creature. You still gotta pay 3 life to hit my Flesh Gorger, though. Ether Channeler, way better than I thought it would be. You're kind of like in the market for a bounce on non-land permanent on a card. And this has like buyouts, 2 great buyouts, 0 mana 1/1 flyer, draw a card. Way better than I thought it would be. I know Cunha said it was probably pretty bad in his YouTube that he put out. And I definitely think it's certainly been better than Soul Transfer. Now, maybe I have other cards in my sideboard I should be main decking. Like maybe Blink of an Eye is better than Ether Channeler. That could be true. I'm willing to believe it. I so far haven't really wanted Blink of an Eye, but maybe it's good. Or Cyclonic. I think Blink of an Eye is better than Cyclonic Crypt. The games have not played out. I think Cyclonic Crypt is for a different type of deck that I'm playing. Like for like a green-blue deck with almost no removal spells, it's probably way better. But I think for a blue-black control deck, like the overload is just not going to happen. Especially in green-blue when you have like Cultivates and Oracles will die, like 7 mana is nothing. Right? So I think it's more of a green-blue card than a blue-black card. '18th land being this has been pretty awesome. The Scarab God is going to be an issue for our opponent, I think. Oh, they actually had a shock as well. I mean, they're still going to 5 with both Shieldred and the Scarab God in play. I want it to be abundantly clear to everybody that this is not Scarab God. Scarab God is not a real card. It is the Scarab God. I don't remember in Standard if I think they didn't give you a game loss if you registered Scarab God instead of the Scarab God on your deck registration sheet. They may have just like told you to change it. Oh my god, there's no, it doesn't let you respond on your upkeep. I mean, they were done on board. Well, they weren't done on board. But they were if I just had the ability to respond on my upkeep. But like, that was my first time on tapping with it. I didn't know that it doesn't actually put a stop on your upkeep to respond, because that's what you're supposed to do. You respond to the upkeep trigger by making a zombie so that you can drain 1 and scry 1. Alright. This is our deck. Pretty happy with it. I don't think I was in the market for I actually don't think I could deal with the deck damage on this. Oh, it's not deck damage. I don't know. I didn't miss it, that's for sure. I didn't like, oh man, I wish I had kept 10 in my deck. But maybe it would have been good. Like maybe I could have been better than Ether Channeler, which is probably one of the worst cards in the deck. It's like either Ether Channeler or what? The Bloodchief's Thirst was like pretty bad. I think, and maybe it's better than Soul Servitude. Yeah, Kefnet's probably better than Soul Servitude. The Soul Servitude didn't do a whole lot. It did get that Welcoming Vampire against that one blue-white player. But I think Kefnet would have probably been better. I don't have that many. But if I take out Soul Servitude, that's a spell for Kefnet, right? So, I mean, Narset was actually like kind of bad. Maybe, I mean, although I did win the one time with Commit. If I didn't have Commit, I wouldn't. I don't know if I even played Narset. It's like a creature heavy format. The Narset didn't seem like it did anything. It's like 3 mana, maybe Impulse, right? Maybe more of a sideboard card if it was best of 3, which it is in day 2. I believe that. Maybe Kefnet over Narset. If I didn't have Commit to Memory, because I have Commit to Memory, maybe they should stay and I should find a different card to cut. I mean, Cruelty Kicks didn't do a whole lot, but I think that's user error. I should have just probably played it as a search. The turn. The one time I played it as a target opponent reveals, I think I should have done it as a search. So that's actually my fault. It's not anybody else's fault but that. I was against blue-white control. Like the odds of them having a creature planeswalker in their hand when they have 7 mana is like it's like 0. So like maybe they could have had a torrential gear hero, but I think they might have had a counterspell to get back anyway. So like, it was probably wrong that I should have just minused it and searched for I don't know what, but anything. 18th land was good. I don't know this card. I don't even know what you're supposed to do with this. Like maybe it's supposed to be like a red-black card, I'm guessing, with like some sort of self-sacrifice thing. I don't know. All right, but thanks for watching, And let's see if I can do well in day 2 tomorrow.